In the unforgiving and rugged terrain of the Hrothgarian Mountains, Orsinium, which in the Orcish tongue stands for City of the Pariah, was hewn from the very rocks of the mountainside. A fortress city, an impenetrable bastion, a marvel of stonework and Orcish determination, Orsinium was an edifice like no other in all of Tamriel. At the heart of Orsinium's rebirth stood one figure, a towering presence both in stature and will, King Gortwog Gro Nagorm. Little more than a warlord to outsiders, to his people, Gortwog was the herald of a new age for the Orsimer. Long had the orcs been treated as outcast pariahs and monsters. Gortwog dared to envision something greater, a future where the orcs stood tall and proud as a recognized kingdom and people of Tamriel. Never before had Orsinium sought to be more than a fortress, a stronghold for the scattered and often beleaguered orc clans. Gortwog, however, saw beyond the crude stereotypes the other races of Tamriel held of his people. He recognized that for the orcs to secure their place in the annals of Tamriel, they must rise above the expectations of others. He saw the need for strength not just in combat, but in culture, in diplomacy, in the arts and crafts of a developed society. And thus Orsinium was reborn, not merely as a fortress, but as a beacon for the Orsimer people. A beacon that said, "We are here. We are not beasts to be hunted. We are no longer the pariah. We are orcs. We are Orsimer. We have our place in this world too." This vision attracted jealousy and fear in equal measure from the surrounding kingdoms. Orsinium was a city like a stone in the shoe of High Rock and Hammerfell. It was a question mark, an uncertainty, a potential threat that could not be ignored. The fortress city stood defiant in the face of adversity, a riddle that the races of Tamriel were forced to contemplate, for the Orsimer had proven their mettle in the crucible of the harsh Hrothgarian Mountains and would no longer be dismissed lightly. The history of Orsinium was inextricably woven into the fabric of Tamriel's complex tapestry. Orsinium, as an embodiment of the unyielding spirit of its Orcish inhabitants, steadily blossomed amidst hostilities from neighboring territories. Although the history of Orsinium was mired in the conflict and distrust of their neighbors, the orcs remained undaunted. They rose from the ashes of their strife-torn past to build a city that pulsated with the rhythm of their heartbeat, strong, unfaltering, and resilient. The very soil Orsinium stood upon concealed abundant deposits of valuable metals, making mines a cornerstone of its material wealth. Iron and steel, mined from the guts of the Hrothgarian Mountains, ran through the veins of Orsinium like a ceaseless river of strength and resolve. These abundant resources were the bones and sinews of Orsinium, shaping it into a city of unparalleled grandeur and practicality. From the celebrated Orcish armor, hardened by fire and hammer into tenacious protection, to their deadly weapons that sung songs of war in the hands of their warriors. From the city's humblest houses to the grand towering edifices, iron and steel were as much a part of the city as the orcs themselves. The heart of this resplendent city was the majestic Orsinium Keep. Crafted from the same temper-wrought iron as the weapons and armor that made the Orsimer a formidable lot, the keep was a fortification and a testament to their indomitable spirit, visible from miles around like an unyielding bulwark. Yet, Orsinium's growing glory came at a cost. The history of Orsinium echoes the echoes of sieges and betrayals. A prominent demon from the past was the infamous siege led by the united forces of Daggerfall and Sentinel. This dark period in Orsinium's history laid bare the deeply ingrained prejudice and fear harbored by other races against the orcs. However, adversity was a familiar bedfellow to the orcs. Each scar on Orsinium's face, a testament to the blows it weathered, only served to ignite a further flame of resilience, making the city and its inhabitants stronger, fiercer, a beacon of hope, fueled by the flames of perseverance, illuminating the hearts of every orc. It was from these fires of conflict that the true character of Orsinium was forged, a city that echoed the antipathy of its surroundings, not as a pitiful plea for mercy, but a fearless challenge to the fates. And so Orsinium now stands against the skyline of the Hrothgar Mountains, a sentinel, a beacon of hope and pride for the souls of all orc kind scattered across the rugged landscapes of Tamriel. More than a fortress of iron and stone, Orsinium has grown into a home, a cultural hearth, and a symbol of indomitable orcish strength. After the tumultuous events of the Wolfsbane incident, the scales of history tipped in favor of Orsinium. High King Emeric, in his wisdom, sought to reconcile with the orcs, recognizing the independent and formidable entity that Orsinium had become. This marked a momentous milestone in the city's tumultuous narrative, a long overdue acknowledgement of their strength and resilience after years of unremitting strife and adversity. From being shunned as pariahs to being hailed as warriors, and now recognized as a powerful society with a cultural and economic entity unto itself, the city of Orsinium transformed. Orsinium emerged as a place rumored to offer sanctuary to those of Orcish blood and an epitome of Orcish potential. It symbolized a new dawn for the Orsimer, a testament to their unyielding resolve and their endless quest for recognition and respect. As such, Orsinium's rise and transformation have not only solidified its place in the grand tapestry of Tamriel's history, but also echoed across its varied landscapes, reverberating with the tale of the city's grit and perseverance. It stands as a fable retold to every Orcish child, a source of inspiration for every Orcish warrior, and a badge of honor for every Orcish artisan, a reminder that even the marginalized and the ostracized can seize control of their destiny, to carve their own name into the stone of history. Whether as an ally or adversary, Orsinium now demands the attention of every kingdom on the continent. Its tale is a testament to the fact that no race, no group, and no individual is beyond reach of the guiding hand of destiny, forever shaping their own narrative in the annals of Tamriel's history. Orsinium is more than just a fortress city. It is the heartbeat of the Orsimer, the legacy of their trials, and the beacon of their unyielding resolve.